Well, we're about ready to start the opening tip-off. The players are still taking their last warm-ups, and we're about ready to go. The officials tonight will be Vern Norris, the referee. He's from Western Michigan, and he is the assistant placement director at the Western Michigan University at Kalamazoo. The umpire is Chuck Bull. He's a merchandiser at Heckman Biscuit in Grand Rapids, and he's a former coach at Calvin and went to school there. And you'll be able to distinguish between the two officials tonight. Vern Norris is the shorter of the two. Chuck is much larger. Now here comes Ferndale out. And we're going to have the opening tip-off right short here. And this should be a dandy. Last night, Ferndale beat Detroit Northwestern 52-51, and Adrian beat Saginaw at the Hill 59-58. All right, jumping out there now will be 53, Bruce Rodman. They're in the dark uniforms, and in the white uniform will be 52, jumping for Rick Hunt for Adrian. And here's the opening tip-off, Class A state finals, and it goes into the back court. They're allowed 5.5, and then the 1-1 takes place. All right, at the line for Adrian now. Bruce Rodman has 6 points. He's hit 3 for 3 so far. 10-6. Right. Foul called against Rick Hunt of Adrian. 1-1 coming up for Jeff Hicks. That's 2 on big Rick Hunt of Adrian. Hodap, the foul was on Hodap, and that's 2 on Pete Hodap. 54. Adrian, 2:46 to go. Turning his back then on defense was Bob Pallardo, driving for the basket, and coming right in on him, driving hard was Joe Hubbard. Now a substitution called against Bruce Rodman for pushing. That's 3 against Louis Smith. Going to the line will be Rick Hunt. Well, it's just foul on Steve Reimel. That should be 2 fouls. Dale foul line. 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the third period. Ferndale leads 57-42. Class A state finals. Jennison Fieldhouse in East Lansing, Michigan Bell, your host.
Well, we know that many of you in the Saginaw area are just joining us now for our live coverage, continuing coverage of the State High School Basketball Championships, because we're just a few minutes away from the Class C title game between top-ranked Detroit St. Martin de Porres and Saginaw Novell Catholic Central, which comes in with a 22-4 record. Right now, standing on my right is kind of the guiding light between this championship day and really all of high school athletics in the state of Michigan, the exec director of the State High School Athletic Association, Vern Norris. It's been a great day, hasn't it, Vern?
Oh, it's been a wonderful day, Ed, and this time of year, every year, they're excellent.
How many state championship basketball years have you been involved here?
Well, with the association, 23.
23 years.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a shot like the one that closed out the Class B game this morning?
No, we've had some close ones, but not one that amounted to a win with that shot. We've had a tie a few years ago. That was exceptional.
We have 13,000 here today watching that shot, and probably in a decade or two there'll be 50,000 who claim they were here.
Yes, with our originating station and then TV all over the state, what a treat, and we really thank the sponsors and you folks for putting it on.
Vern, and the response remains strong, I think, for high school basketball on the championship day in the state of Michigan. Other states have struggled, but it's been a good series of games for you this year.
We've had tremendous support, districts, regionals, through the state meet. Basketball is very much alive in Michigan.
Vern Norris, you've seen an awful lot of growth in the 23 years that you've been involved with the State Athletic Association, particularly in the area of girls sports. I mean, since I've been involved for 13 years at TV12 in Flint, it's really something to be excited about, and almost anyone can get involved.
Yes, the entire interscholastic athletic program in our schools is one to get excited about now for both boys and girls. And Ed, there's no end to it, no end to the value, no end to the fun, no end to the support. It's exciting.
Okay, great, Vern. Thank you very much. Vern Norris, the Executive Director of the State High School Athletic Association. Back to you, Rick.